that is explain this view. So before solving the question number 10, we need to understand the structure of the question. So it's totally up to you that how you are going to attempt the question. First, if you have some headings in the question of the 10 marks, you need to formulate it accordingly. For example, if I give you an overview that if you want to write it in a one paragraph shape, what you need to do, you need to first provide the introduction. Introduction must be into 4 to 5 lines, and this will give you 2 to 3 marks. And then you have to give another heading, that is analysis. I mean, no need to give the heading, but you need to formulate your content, your paragraph accordingly. Analysis, where you can give examples, or don't forget to use sociological material in this example. Here you can write it into 6 to 8 lines, and here you would be able to get 4 to 8 marks. And last one, you need to conclude it, and concluded you would be able to get 9 of 10 marks. This is the way if you want to write it in the paragraph. But if you have if you want to write more than one headings, then how you would respond? And in this question, I just want to write it in a different headings. Let's see that how you need to modify your content if you have more than one headings. So that was a simple general structure of the question number 10. Now, the question is that cultural deprivation is the main reason individual act in a deviant way. So explain this view. Let's try to solve this question first. So cultural deprivation. So cultural deprivation is one of the strong reason that deviate the individual behavior. For example, number 1, here you can say, for example, remember that cultural deprivation is a broader word. Here you can add the lack of the family background, lack of the culture, lack of the educations, all the stuff that comes into your background, including your family, even your parents' education, your parents' financial backgrounds, all comes into the headings of the cultural deprivation. So where we can start is the limited educational opportunities. So how you would write up? Individual from advantaged background may lack access to quality of education, which can lead to deviant behavior, For example, now I am here, the first I give into 2 lines the introduction of my headings. Now I am going to analyze it, like giving an example. For example, children growing up in poverty may attend underfunded schools with inadequate resources, inadequate resources and less experienced teachers. This limited or hinder their academic achievements and future prospects. If you are giving the answer into the headings, then at least you need to give 2 headings to explain the 10 marks question. Future prospects. Now, if I give second heading, that could be cultural norms and values. Cultural norms and values. Okay. Such transmission, this transmission of deviant norms and values within a certain cultural context, for example, in subculture where criminal behavior is glorified or normalized, individual may be socialized into accepting the deviance, You further explain it that gang culture in some urban neighborhood may provide example where the deviant behavior, and what could be the deviant behavior? For example, drugs or drug dealing or violence is normalized. Okay, for example, deviant behavior such as violent and drug dealing is normalized. Hence, now what I did, I gave an introduction, explain it. Now I am just going to conclude both of the headings. Hence, or you might say that conclusion, therefore, whatever the word you can use. Hence, cultural deprivation based on arguments above is a strong reason that provoke the individual emotions or feelings and compel them to act in a deviant way. So this is, you have to give the answer of the 10 marks question. If you guys are facing any kind of a issue in any kind of the question from the sociology paper, especially I'm just talking from the perspective of paper 1. So if you guys are facing any issue in any kind of a paper, just comment it and then I will upload the solution of these questions.